Welcome back to part 8 of working on 250 Reasons to Cheer. Now, ChatGPT gave me this new style prompt that made it very clear, entirely in a professional recording studio and so on. But it still,
As I sit here,
it still did a cheer, and there's no intro there. For right now, this one, really like the intro, and it gets better. There's a fiddle that comes in, very nice. What I'm going to do is take this. This is very nice. I haven't listened to too much of it, but I'm really liking the intro, and then it's good pace. I'm liking the vibe. So we're going to take this and put it in studio. We're going to break it into stems, and we're going to see if we can take out the FX, all the cheering, which before, when it did it before, it put it on its own separate track, which was called FX. This one here. And hopefully all of the cheering is on that track, not any of it on the vocal track or the backing vocals. And we will let you know. I'll bring you back once it forms. Okay, we're back, and we have, first of all, I'm going to delete the blank ones. It always creates blank ones. Now look at this, FX. Let's solo this. Yeah. What happens if we just delete this sucker? I don't think there's anything other than cheering. Do we need any, like if it has other elements that I want? Just sounds like it's bleeding over. Yeah. Delete that sucker. I think all the cheers should be gone now. Let's hope. We can hope and we can pray. And the vocals look loud from this point on.
That's this great nation.
Oh, good.
begin.
I had a feeling these would be low.
Head of my truck, I realize with
Oh no, the crowd got in there. It wasn't separate. Damn it. That doesn't work. Totally doesn't work. Now, having some lovely LaCroix lime, like lime infused water. 0 calories. I love that. That's a bummer. It probably goes on in other places too.
and crafted the reasons to cheer, my friend.
We have 250 reasons to cheer.
Now we could take. I don't know if I still have. Can I open up the other iteration I already did before, which I've gotten rid of? I don't have them open anymore. Oh, is this the earlier one? Let's find out. Is it still there? Oh, this is still here. So this might work. Yeah, my computer's screwing up here.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck.
Yeah, that's from before. The question is, can we put, oh wow, it's still there.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and sit here. I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and sit here. I have 250 reasons to cheer. I have 250 reasons to cheer, my friend. I have 250 reasons to cheer.
Damn, I hate that.
This land began as an...
Nah. Like, the reason I'm hesitating is, do I want to take the time and make sure like, they may not line up with the music, so I'd have to go in piece by piece. Oh. Again, this is far less work than people do when they actually have to work with human stuff. It's still very lazy. I do understand that. Let's just keep listening and see if the crowd inclusion separates out for most of the song, then maybe I'll go through the drudgery of pasting in each thing here.
To escape,
I still hear crowd, and we want
to escape tyranny, to escape.
there's no crowd there.
This land began as an idea, with a fight for truth and liberty.
With a fight for truth and liberty.
With a fight for truth and liberty.
There's after this point, which is 140. There's no cheer. Let's see if the cheers come in again, though.
A fair group got together to declare their independence and crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation. Oh, sovereignty of this great nation.
Very good.
Oh, sovereignty, that's this great nation.
They worked at the creation of this.
Huh.
I do not take for granted these freedoms that we share.
I think we're supposed to have great nation here. Oh, we don't know. Oh no, the backing vocals.
Do not take for granted these freedoms that
But this, that would need to go.
fight for truth.
That would need to go. So, yeah, it's too bad. Well, good news is so far, after 140, there's no more. Yeah, it's all good.
I do not take for granted these freedoms.
But this is supposed to be.
They worked at the creation of this.
Now, I wonder if this says great nation. Yeah, great, yeah. Oh boy, that's where it went. I could piece it from the other one. Well, it'll be a bit of work. Again, less work than a real recording session.
These freedoms that we share, I do not take for granted.
Pretty good.
These freedoms that we share.
There are glitches. Yeah.
Sit here on the bed of my truck. I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and be here. We have 250 reasons to cheer.
We have 250 reasons to cheer.
I'm guessing this. No, that's not with the crowd.
We have 250 reasons to cheer, my friend.
We have 250
Very nice.
reasons to cheer.
We have 250
Reasons to cheer, my friends.
We have
250 reasons to cheer.
We have
250 reasons to
I think we're already faded out at this point.
We have
250 reasons.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. We've already faded out. We've faded out already. So the rest of it is academic, I think is the word. So what I'm going to do is to 140. I wish I could make a marker. Yeah, 140. There probably is a way. So
this land to escape and be free.
I think it's here with the crowd.
To escape tyranny.
Oh, I don't hear anything there yet.
To escape.
Yeah, there's a crowd. So really, 129. Everything else I think is going to be okay. So what I need to do is grab from 129 to here. Can I make a marker? I wish there were. Was it like Control M? No, there's got to be a way of making a marker. I could click split, and then I can have it, I can do it that way. And what we're going to do, I'm not going to just delete this and then try to paste in the other, because what if it doesn't line up? We want it to line up with the instruments. So this is going to be a little bit of surgery. And then I'm going to have to also take in here the line, take in that line. Yeah, take in that and get rid of this, which I'll leave it there so I know where that is, which is at 249. So first things first, we need to, yeah, I'm glad the splits, that's very helpful. So we need to replace all of this. What does this start with?
This morning, sit here.
What in the hell?
This morning,
Sounds like I'm saying good morrow. Good morning. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, my computer is really.
this morning.
Well, that doesn't work. So, sounds like I'm saying good morrow. I say I'm. All right, so it starts here.
Sit here on the bed as I sit here.
The whole thing. So let's see how we should do this. The problem is,
as I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect.
all right, my computer is really acting up, so I'm going to restart the computer. This will all still be here because it's on the Suno side, not on my computer side. This is here. This should show up when I restart the computer, but I'm going to make a new video because, yeah, this is very upsetting. It's very, it is what it is. First world problems, but so I'm going to restart the computer completely, and hopefully that'll smooth things out for this session. So we'll make a number 9 video where we will continue with, and we'll start the replacement process, copying pieces here, like going copy, and hopefully I'll be able to, let's see, we'll do that first since it's, for the moment it's working, and see if I can take a piece of something from another iteration and paste it in. Did it work? I don't think it worked.
As I sit here,
No, it sure didn't. Can I do that? Let's see. One way is to split it. Let's see. Copy. Oh. Ah. Let's try that. Now, I could also remix the section. It's not showing. Can I do it here? Like, can I paste? Not showing that as a possibility. So I'm trying to go Control V, and it's not doing it.
as I sit here,
Yeah. The other idea, can I split it rather than take a piece? What if I click? I mean, this is so distressing that I prompted it to not do that. See, the reason I'm hesitating is I'm debating to ask ChatGPT to give me another prompt to try even harder to. I could change the title of the song. I wonder if that would do it, even if the lyrics say cheer. I mean, that's a wild idea. Like, what if we change the title? Just try that. I'll bring you back because the computer's working now. So let's see what happens here. You know, that might be a better title for the song. I'll bring you back. Well, thrill seekers, this is working. I'm quite a way through this, and except for only the first very beginning, no cheers, no crowd cheers at all, and this is going well. Mostly male, but occasionally it's the male and female together. And this little section here.
These freedoms that we share.
as I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of love I can reflect and be here. We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have 250 reasons to cheer. We have 250 reasons.
Yeah, this is working pretty well, by the way. Yeah, the reason it stopped playing is because I'm opening it up in studio. Oh, that was fast, but it'll take a little while to create all the stems. I'll bring it back. All right, take a look at here it is, and as we can hear here, you have cheers here. Well, we don't need those FX, so we get rid of that. We get rid of the blanks, and then we go about crafting our song. Maybe I shouldn't have taken out. Maybe there were strings there. I didn't know. Keyboard's not very much. That's the keyboard? That's not very helpful, I think. Welcome to the world of AI, right? Well, I don't know whether that's very helpful or not. I'll take it down. Yeah, the computer's so sluggish. You know, I'm very tempted to. There we go. All right, well, keyboards, we'll leave them because there's a little bit there. We don't need anything after this point. We start fading out at about 3 minutes. So let's see. I think we're going to take the drums down as I usually do.
This land began as an idea.
Everything else is kind of loud. So yeah, I'm going to we'll bring up all the vocals a little bit. How about that?
As I sit here.
Yeah, we got rid of the cheers. Good.
As I sit here on the bed of my truck, I realize with what kind of love I can reflect and sit here. I realize with what kind of luck I can reflect and sit here. I have 250 reasons to cheer.
Now I can fix the harshness of that, like ch. I can fix that.
Reasons to cheer.
But I can also fix it here. Now that we have access to separating without, screwing up the instruments. Usually about that much seems to be the ticket.
Reasons to cheer.
Better.
I have 250 reasons to cheer. My 250 reasons to cheer.
I'm going to take down the CH again. Maybe even 4. That much might be okay.
To cheer.
Yeah. Yeah. Rock. For me, that's a little harsh. I mean, this is just picking nits, but you do this in a real Nashville recording session, right? It's just this, just that. Better.
Dear. This land began as an idea to escape tyranny.
That's so beautiful. Is this? I'm curious if the background vocals is where the woman comes in.
An idea,
No, I think she comes in right with him.
an idea,
No, it is.
an idea
Wow.
to escape tyranny.
By the way, I fixed the tyranny to be free. It worked.
An idea to escape tyranny.
Now here we go.
To escape and be free. This
I was
land.
gonna pump up the volume a little of that, but it did it by itself, so I'm not gonna screw with it.
This land began as an idea.
Very nice.
With a fight for truth and liberty. With a fight for truth and liberty. With a fight for truth and liberty.
Could have been a fight for truth and to be free, you know, or to be free. I fight for truth and to be free. That could have been really nice, but it's not so egregious to not have that I'm gonna go and fix anything. So
With a fight for truth and liberty.
hey. Very nice. Oh, we're about halfway through the song here. We just have to go to around 3 minutes, and we're pretty much done. I'm liking it.
A fair group got together to declare their independence and crafted the creation of sovereignty as a nation. Oh, sovereignty of this great nation. Oh, sovereignty, that's this great nation. They worked at the creation of this great nation.
Yeah, it's not great the way it did. There's no pun intended. The way it sang that, but again, I don't want to screw with what's working. Although I do want to take that harshness down. I think if I click Shift and do this, I can go over the line smoothly. Pardon me. This might be too much.
This great nation.
That's good, but great nation. Want that to be louder. Can I use Shift? Yeah, it worked. This we want louder. Not quite 11. Ha 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 ha. Shun. We don't really hear that there. I guess it's not really there. Shun is not really there.
Of this great nation.
It works. It implies it enough. It intimates it. Here we go. Oh, we're actually out of time. So we're going to go on to part 9. I will see you in part 9.